Today I choose to follow you.
Good morning. It's Wednesday, the 8th of September. This is Coffee with God. I trust you've got a decent cup of coffee with you. And if you've got your Bibles, turn to 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 13. 1 Corinthians 10, vers 13. Oh, I've got amazing crema on this coffee this morning. 1 Corinthians 10, verse 13. Paul's writing to the Corinthian church and he says to them, "No temptation has overtaken you, but such as is common to man. And God is faithful, who will not allow you to be tempted beyond what you are able, but with the temptation will provide the way of escape also, so that you will be able to endure it." Now, what's interesting is we get so caught up with the whole idea of temptation and sin, and we need to be careful that we don't see temptation as sin. And the devil will try and confuse us, and the devil will try and say, but because you're being tempted, you're sinning. Now remember that sin first has to take root in your heart. The best way I can describe this is a hotel building. The open doors of a hotel is anybody can come into the lobby. Anybody can walk into the entrance of a hotel. They have an open door and they can't stop people just from entering who want to enter. They may be going to a restaurant or they may be meeting someone in the foyer, in the lobby. And so the entrance area of the hotel is open to anybody and anybody can come in there. But the rooms, you have to have booked a room, you have to have paid a deposit or put down a card, or you have to have done something. And then you're given a key card and you can go up into the rooms or your room and you have access then to stay there in the hotel for the duration that you've paid to stay there. And temptation is very much like that hotel. People come into the lobby and people go out of the lobby, and temptations come into our life, and we get tempted to sin in many ways throughout the day, in our thoughts but we're just to ensure that we keep them in the lobby and remove them from the lobby. We don't allow them to come up into the rooms and take up residence, because when sin has taken root in your heart, and then it gives birth to sin. Temptation gives birth to sin. So think of it like that. And what I'm trying to say here as well this morning is just remember that while we live, while we breathe, God is busy testing us. Now, a test is something that we're put into in order to check our progress, in order to strengthen us, in order to get us to focus on certain aspects of our faith. Temptations are sent by the devil to trip us up, to weaken us, to break us. They both may look the same. A test and a temptation may look the same, but be very careful that you ask the Lord to help you discern and to realize what you're facing in every day, and make sure that you check everything out in the lobby. You don't bring everything up into the room and then decide whether you're going to keep it or not. The best and safest place is in the lobby of the hotel to show unwanted guests away. It's a lot harder to get them out of your room once you've allowed them into your room. So today, be aware. Just as yesterday we said, be aware that the Lord is coming. And if the Lord comes, He is faithful. He is the one who's going to reward us for all of our good deeds. No temptation has overtaken you, such as is common to man, and God is faithful. There's our thought again. God is faithful. So as you go into today, go in with the mindset of, Lord, I'm going into today, and there's going to be various people, incidences, situations, circumstances that come into the lobby. And I realize that I'm going to have to deal with those that are in the lobby. But give me your discernment. Be faithful. Be the God who is faithful. And do not allow me to be tempted beyond what I am able. So give me the discernment to know how to deal with the things that come into my day. And only take that which is good, that which is edifying, that which builds up, that which is profitable for me. And Lord, help me to reject and be aware of the temptations that the devil will send on my path. Make me wise, make me discerning, so that I can differentiate between the trials that you send and the temptations that the devil will try and trick me and trip me up with. And, well, as you go into this Wednesday, if you see someone, you know someone, and you see them allowing things into their rooms that should be kept in the foyer or, in fact, chased out of the hotel, then why don't you be the word of love and the word of encouragement? You who are seeing a brother fall, why don't you say something and step in and help? Not in a judgmental way, but in a kind, loving way that just points out this you don't want in your room. Keep it in the lobby at best, or actually ask it to leave the hotel. Just a thought for today in how to handle the things that life throws at you. And remember, the devil is active, but God is in you. God is with you. God is present, and He is faithful. He will not allow you to be tempted beyond that which you can endure. But along with the temptation, He will give you the way out. You just have to be looking for it. You just have to be aware of it. You have to know that it's coming. Along with the temptation comes the exit. Don't take the temptation up into your room. God will give you the means to get out, withstand any temptation that the devil may throw your way, because our God is faithful. I entrust that thought and that concern to you this morning. May you realize, just as God is saying He's coming back for us, maybe, yes, not yesterday, maybe today, maybe tomorrow, but until He comes, don't stress. Just remember to keep that which doesn't belong in your room out of your room, in the lobby, or preferably out of the hotel. Have a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday, and may the Lord bless you. Enjoy the rest of your coffee. Coffee strengthens. Coffee builds up. I don't know what tea does. But have a good Wednesday.